entered the house before the fire started.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Break their bloody legs!
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been
Okay, speichere ich hier.
I almost
Tell them
believed
what
you this
happened,
time.
and we'll be home in no.
Now's not the time for wandering. You can explore once I'm out of Worm's Rock.
Okay.
No.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your...
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out. Yes, I have some connections in the upper city. Perhaps they'll heed our call. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Super. Und eine Inspiration erhalten. So.
The house was on fire. We were rescued.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before
Calm
the
down,
fire
dear.
started.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Aye!
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. Correct your tone, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. The Blade of Frontiers graces our halls, and he's wearing his devilish best. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger, hidden among us. Squaw!
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
Was soll ich nehmen?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as your father names me the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Einspruch.
Don't. You will only invite his ire and your own death.
Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Ja, toll.
Your first act as Archduke, my lord?
We prepare an army of our own. The Steel Watch will be mobilized. Next, we identify all enemies within our walls. They will be imprisoned until the end of deployed.
As exhausting as all that boot kissing you've been doing.
Zwei neue Journalistenaufträge. Schmiedstelle fürs Gortasch. Kehre zu Misora zurück. Aha. Ihr bestimmt irgendeinen schönen Wunsch wieder am Start.
Let's chew the fat.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Misora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated. To the slaughter, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
Oh
You
nein.
know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Ah, sie will wieder den Pakt erneuern.
Seek and you shall find me.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Toril's path around the sun. We'll have answers soon enough. Mizora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Ja, erstmal gucken. Jemand ist ein Verräter.
One move ahead. Sure, why not?
I brought my own pair.
The cat remains cautious, but there's a look in its eyes. Worry.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Look where's
I need a quick word.
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna. Well, why are you so nosy? Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me. But please don't.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients and...
Sure, why not?
I don't relish the... When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your... In theory, the next step is to drink people... The big... So why
Weiß
trust?
ich schon.
It doesn't happen. Everything before that is so long ago, it's ancient. I can't remember much, truth. Given that it was only afterwards, I realized just what I was asleep. But now, I've been convenient. I've already... Unless you're looking for another nibble. But now that you know what I am, I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit, what's the harm? Excellent. Now, shall we go? I'm already feeling a little peckish. Excuse. Then again. Fine, I'll bite. What did he look like? A Gur? Cazador? He turned me nearly 200 years ago. The second, I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. And now he's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he could reach me. Maybe he thinks death is too good for me. Do you know that he could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bear? First, we can probably make an exception for Will. Probably. I won't lie. It's grim either way. So why not sell what the... Yes, that's an option, but I wouldn't bet eternity on it.
Okay.
Best foot forward. Let's chew the fat.
Miss Zora, I'd take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
Yes! We need to go find Damon. I'm going to get a hug. Soon!
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her
Ah.
by choice. Me by force.
Okay.
In the grand scheme of things, I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of... He got his... One of my mates got wind of a bit of work. He took one look. I kept him safe. And he paid me well. Well enough to move my... I respected him. The whole thing. Zariel, he was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Adventure awaits. Let us confer.
Thou walkest alone. On all these hearts, love is no domain of mine. But, and thus, dost thou require a new ally? Or may...
Nee, das ist kein Verräter. Aber wer sonst der Verräter? Wer?
The pride of the gate. Heading out. Finders keepers. A word, if I may.
Camp life seems to suit the young.
Please, now's hardly the time.
Vielleicht muss man pennen. Vielleicht pennen, ja. Ah, hier kommt.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
Fina, Cirrus, arbiters for the hells, exemplars of justice.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch!
Father.
Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.